Now let's do basic math, addition and subtraction of positive and negative integers. If you haven't answered these yet, answer them first before you will see our solutions. Before we will start, let's review first how to add and subtract positive and negative numbers. This is from mathisfun.com. Numbers can be positive or negative. This is the number line. 0 to the left are negative numbers. From 0 to the right are positive numbers. This is the negative sign, while this one is the positive sign. No sign means positive. If a number has no sign, it usually means that it is a positive number. Example, 5 is really positive 5. Let's take a look at these balloons and weights. Let us think about numbers as balloons, positive, and weights as negative. This basket has balloons and weights tied to it. The balloons pull up, positive, and the weights drag down, negative. Adding positive numbers is just simple addition. We can add balloons. We are adding positive value. The basket gets pulled upwards, positive. Example, 2 plus 3 equals 5 is really saying positive 2 plus positive 3 equals positive 5. We could also write it as positive 2 plus positive 3 equals positive 5. Next, subtracting a positive number. Subtracting positive numbers is just simple subtraction. We can take away balloons. We are subtracting positive value. The basket gets pulled downwards, negative. Example, 6 minus 3 equals 3 is really saying positive 6 minus positive 3 equals positive 3. We could write it as positive 6 minus positive 3 equals positive 3. Adding a negative number. Now, let's see what adding and subtracting negative numbers look like. We can add weight. We are adding negative values. The basket gets pulled downwards. It's negative. Example, 6 plus negative 3 equals 3. And it is really saying positive 6 plus negative 3 equals positive 3. We could write it as like this, positive 3 plus negative 3 equals positive 3. Now, the last two examples showed us that taking away balloons, subtracting a positive, or adding weights, adding a negative, both make the baskets go down. So these have the same result. 6 minus positive 3 equals positive 3. Then positive 6 plus negative 3 equals positive 3. In other words, subtracting a positive is the same as adding a negative. Subtracting a negative number, lastly, we can take away weights. We are subtracting negative values. The basket gets pulled upward, so it's positive. Example, what is 6 minus negative 3? So in this example, these two negatives now becomes positive. So it's 6 plus 3 equals 9. Yes, indeed, subtracting a negative is the same as adding. Two negatives make a positive. Now let's summarize. So adding a positive number is simple addition. Positive and negative together, like subtracting a positive or adding a negative, is subtraction. So this is the example. What is 6 minus positive 3? So that is just simple subtraction. 6 minus 3 equals 3. Another example, what is 5 plus negative 7? That is the same as 5 minus 7, and that is negative 2. Subtracting a negative is the same as adding. Example, 14, this is positive 14, minus negative 4. So two negatives will now become positive. So 14 plus 4 equals 18. Now, let's remember the rules. It can all be put in two rules. Two like signs become a positive. Example, 3 plus positive 2, that is 3 plus 2 equals 5. 6 minus negative 3, this is like sign. Two negatives now becomes positive 3. So 6 plus 3 equals 9. Two unlike signs become negative. Example, 7 plus negative 2 equals 7 minus 2 equals 5. Next, 8 minus positive 2 equals 8 minus 2 equals 6. So all you have to remember is two like signs become a positive sign. Two unlike signs become a negative sign. Now, before we will start, yung binasa kong reference natin para dito sa addition and subtraction of positive and negative integers, yung pinakauna doon, example ha, yung 6. Damihan natin ng 6. Ang ni-referred, ang nasa example natin ay yung dito, yung ganito, 3. Tapos minus positive 3. Tapos plus negative 3. Isa pa, negative 3. Ito yung nasa example doon. So dito, positive lang siya lahat. So ang mga unlike signs, ito yung tinutukoy niya. Ito yan. Yan. Ngayon, dagdagan natin. I-delete ko muna yung sinicircle-circle ko dyan. Dagdagan natin. Ngayon, what if ito yung negative? Hindi, kanina kasi puro positive siya. So ngayon, ito yung negative. Ito yung titingnan mo. Kung addition siya, ito yung titingnan mo kung like sign ba siya or unlike sign ba siya. Sa addition, unlike sign siya. So mag-subtract tayo. I-absolute number natin sila. Kalimutan mo muna yung mga negative and positive. I-minus natin kasi unlike sign siya. So mag-subtract tayo. 6 minus 3, and that is 3. Ngayon, yung sign natin, kung alin dyan ang may larger na value, ang negative. So kopyahin si negative. Next, dito muna tayo sa addition. Like sign sila, parehong negative ang ina-add. Kalimutan mo muna natin yung signs. Absolute value muna tayo. 6 plus 3, and that is 9. At kopyahin lang si negative sign. Ngayon, dito tayo sa subtraction. Dito sa subtraction, i-apply muna natin yung nasa examples natin, yung reference natin. Si negative at saka si positive. Unlike sign siya. So mag-minus tayo. Mag-minus tayo. Kasi nga, unlike sign siya. Yun yung nasa reference natin. Next, dito naman sa 6 minus negative 3. Like sign siya. So mag-add tayo. Like sign, mag-add tayo. Ngayon, pwede na tayong mag-proceed. Like sign siya. So, i-add mo lang yan siya, and that is negative 9. I-add mo at kopyahin yung negative sign. Next, ito namang si 6, negative 6, plus 3, unlike sign siya. So, mag-subtract tayo. 6 minus 3, and that is 3. At kopyahin yung may larger na value na negative. So, negative yan siya. Ngayon, let's answer this 10 item na pinopost ko. Number 1, negative 2 plus 5 equals negative 2 plus 5 is the same as negative 2 plus positive 5. Ito yung titingnan natin, negative at positive. Negative at positive. Unlike sign siya, so we will do subtraction. I-absolute value natin siya. Mag-minus tayo yung distance niya from 2 to 5 or 5 minus 2, and that is 3. Pareho silang 3. Ngayon, dun tayo titingin kung saan dyan ang may malaking value sa mga signs. Si negative, 2 lang ang meron sa kanya. Si positive, mayroon siyang 5, mas malaki siya. So, the answer here is positive 3 or pareho lang kung 3 ang isulat mo. Now, let's do number 2. Negative 2 plus negative 5. This is the same as negative 2 minus 5. Remember, yung example natin yung sa reference natin. Kapag unlike sign, maging subtractions siya. Pero, pareho silang negative. Kaya i-add mo siya. 2 plus 5 equals 7 at kopyahin si negative sign. Ngayon, balikan natin itong una. Ang original na tanong. Negative 2 plus negative 5. Ito ang titingnan mo. Pareho silang negative. Nag-add tayo. So, i-add mo lang kasi pareho naman silang negative. I-add mo lang si 2 at saka si 5 at kopyahin ang negative sign. So, ang sagot sa number 2 ay 7. Para mas klaro lang, gawin natin ganito. Tandaan nyo ito. Positive plus positive equals positive. Negative, mas malaki si negative, plus positive, maliit na positive, ang sagot dyan ay negative. Negative, maliit yung value ng negative, plus positive na malaki ang value ni positive, ang sagot dyan ay positive. Positive, malaking positive, minus maliit na positive, positive ang sagot dyan. Maliit na positive minus malaking positive, malaki ang value ng positive, negative ang sagot niyan. Malaking negative minus maliit na positive, negative ang sagot niyan. Maliit na negative minus malaking positive, negative pa rin ang sagot niyan. Malaking positive minus maliit na negative, positive ang sagot niyan. And then maliit na positive minus malaking negative, positive pa rin ang sagot niyan. Balikan natin. Positive plus positive, nag-add tayo dito. Dito, malaking negative plus positive, nag-minus tayo dito. Subtract, nag-minus tayo dito. Kasi unlike sign siya, negative plus positive. Next, negative plus positive. Ito yung positive ang malaki, kaya positive yan. Pero, nag-subtract tayo dito kasi unlike sign siya, subtract. Next, positive, malaking positive minus maliit na positive. Positive ang sagot niyan, pero nag-minus tayo. Positive minus malaking positive, ang sagot niyan ay negative. Next, nandito si negative, yung malaking negative, minus positive. Itong minus na to, magiging addition. So, mag-add tayo. ang value ni negative at ni positive, i-add mo at kopyahin ang negative sign. Next, maliit na negative minus malaking positive, kahit ano pa man yan, magiging addition din yan at kopyahin ang negative sign. Kasi itong dalawa, maging negative yan siya. So, in other words, ito pareho lang. Next, positive minus maliit na negative. Itong dalawang negative maging positive. So, mag-add tayo dito. Next, ito ring maliit na positive tapos minus negative na malaki. Nag-add din tayo dito. So, itong dalawa pareho lang. Mag-recap lang tayo. Kapag ganito ang pares, itong una, nag-add tayo. Kopyahin ang positive sign. Madali lang naman itong tandaan. Kung pareho ang sign, i-add mo lang siya. Kung nag-add, addition tayo ha, sa addition. Kung pareho ang sign, i-add mo lang siya. Tapos, kopyahin kung ano yung kaparehong sign. Tapos, kung hindi sila pareho, mag-minus ka at saka kopyahin yung pinakamalaking may sign sa addition yan lahat. Ngayon, kapag subtraction naman, depende yan kung yung kapares ng subtraction yung pangalawa, hindi sila pareho, kaya maging negative. Kung pareho sila, maging positive. So, balikan natin ito. Mag-recap bali tayo. Ito naman ay hindi sila pareho, kaya nag-subtract tayo. Itong addition na to magiging subtraction kasi hindi sila pareho, negative plus positive. Kaya ang sagot dyan, mag-subtract tayo at kopyahin kung alin yung may pinakamalaking value. Kasi itong negative natin, ito yung pinakamalaki. Next, negative plus positive. Hindi sila pareho, negative ito, positive ito. Kaya nag-subtract tayo. Tapos, kopyahin yung may malaking value. Next, positive na mas malaking positive at saka maliit na positive. Mag-minus, nandyan naman, nag-subtract naman lang yan. So, ang sagot diyan ay positive. Ngayon, kung ang maliit na positive minus sa malaking positive, ang sagot diyan ay negative. Next, si negative na malaki minus positive na maliit. Ito kasi hindi siya pareho, so maging negative siya. Negative, ito bang? Ito negative at saka positive, so maging negative siya. Ngayon, pareho na silang negative. Kung pareho na silang negative, mag-add na tayo. So, yung number na negative at yung isa, i-add mo lang at kopyahin si negative sign. So, hanggang dyan muna tayo. Dito na lang tayo sa number 3. Number 3, negative 2 minus negative 5. Ito, maging positive yan siya. So, negative 2 plus 5. Itong negative 2 plus 5, para mas lalo nyong maintindihan, pareho lang yan, ganyan. Pareho lang yan siya. So, hindi sila magkapareho, unlike signs siya. So, ito unlike signs siya. So, mag-minus tayo. Yung absolute value muna natin. Yung distance from 2 to 5. 5 minus 2 equals 3. Tapos, kopyahan yung may pinakamalaking value, which is ang positive sign. Dito rin ang may pinakamalaking value ay positive sign. So, that is positive 3 or 3 lang. Dito tayo sa number 4 para mas lalong maintindihan. Si number 4, 2 minus 5. Asan ba yung 2 minus 5? Pareho lang yan dito. Pareho lang yan kung positive 2 plus negative 5. Unlike sign siya, so kunin natin yung distance from 2 to 5 or mag-absolute value tayo, i-minus natin 5 minus 2 and that is 3. Ngayon, kopyahin natin yung may pinakamalaking value na sign which is ang negative kasi negative 5. Ang isa naman is positive 2. Ang 2, mas maliit siya kaysa 5. So, negative 3. So, ang sagot dito ay negative 3. Number 5, erase muna natin ito. Sa number 5, that is 2 minus negative 5. Itong 2 minus negative 5, itong pareho ang negative maging positive yan siya. So, 2 plus 5, obviously, that is 7. So, ang sagot dito ay positive 7. Let's proceed sa number 6. negative 5 plus 2. Hindi sila magkapareho ng sign. So, mag-minus tayo. And that is 3. Ang may pinakamalaking value ay ang negative. And that is negative 3. So, ang sagot dito ay negative 3. Next, si negative 5 plus negative 2. I-delete natin itong isa. Negative 5 at saka si negative 2, pareho silang sign. Nag-add lang naman tayo. So, i-add mo lang yan siya 7 at kopyahin yung negative sign. Itong example na ito ay pareho lang din sa dito. Nasaan na ba yun? Wala pala sa given na mga ganito ko. So, isusulat ko negative plus yung negative equals negative. Pero, i-add mo yan siya. Kopyahin ang negative sign. Uulitin lang natin si number 7. Negative 5 plus negative 2. Pareho silang negative. I-add mo lang siya. And that is 7. At kopyahin si negative sign. So that is negative 7. Next, itong si number 8. Negative 5 minus negative 2. Mag-minus nga tayo. Iba siya kung nag-add tayo, iba yan. Kung nag-add tayo, that is negative 7. Ngayon, nag-minus tayo. Kung minus yan siya, yan, gawin mo munang positive yung dalawang minus sign na magkatabi. So, this is negative 5 plus 2. Itong positive 2, pareho lang yan sa negative 5 plus positive 2. Kaya, ang sagot dito, sa negative 5 plus, ay minus negative 2, maging negative 5 plus 2, ang sagot niyan ay 3. Bali, mag-minus tayo kasi unlike sign siya. So, ang sagot niyan 3 at kopyahin yung may pinakamalaking value na sign which is ang negative. So, ang sagot dito ay negative 3. So, erase muna natin ito. Dito na naman tayo sa number 9. 5 minus 2. So, this is just simple subtraction. 5 minus 2, pareho lang yan sa positive 5 minus positive 2. And that is 3. So, positive 3. So, this is positive 3 or 3 lang. Pareho lang din. Now, finally, dito tayo sa number 10. 5 minus negative 2. 5 minus negative 2, itong parehong negative, i-change muna natin into positive. So, 5 plus 2, kasi pareho sila negative, negative, magkatabi. 5 plus 2 equals 7. So, ang sagot dito ay 7.